determine whether it is a semigroup or not. That means we need to determine it is associative or not. Okay. So for the A7A, Jia Jenny, you do 7A. Tang Zhonghan, you do 7B. You put your name in the sticky note. When I call your name, to answer the question, put it in a sticky notes here and post it there, your name, with the question number. And then number 8. Rehan. Okay, this is the A, then E, B. Put your name here. Part B just now is who? Zhonghan, right? You put your name like Jenny. And then number 8 is who? Rehan, right? Okay. Number 8, Rehan, put your name here. And then number 9. Number 9 is kind of semi-group also. Junho. Number 9. Number 10. Siu Yan. 11. Shi. 11, there are 3 parts to determine it is a group or not. Okay. We do this few first. See later on we have enough time or not for the last question. The name here. Number 9, no name yet. And name. The rest you can do also if you want. You can do it at the back, the question. See correct or not. Zhonghan, the semi-group, you need to determine whether it is associative or not first. Where is this Abdullah, Kayao, Xiao Xian, and Yongji? Anyone know? Can ask them what happened. Do they remember? We have class. Can someone ask them? Okay, another three more. Yao, Xiaoxian, and Yunjin. So who haven't in the Jamboard? This is the link. Which question already done? Let me know. Zhonghan, are you doing the associative? Okay. Is this done? Wei Han? Yes. If we determine the semi-group, right, you need to determine whether it is associative. And now we have A, B, C, three variables. So because this is in a table form, that means we need to determine the different arrangement also for the ABC. So can you confirm that a different arrangement will have a the answer are both the same? Then only you can conclude that it is associative. So last week we have done this in our question 5, is it? Question 5. So we have determined for ABC we have 27 different arrangements, correct? Then if you want to conclude it is associative, you need to make sure all the 27 are both sides same answer. Then only you can say that it is associative. If one of the arrangement, the both side answer are different, then you cannot say it is associative anymore. Okay, so can you decide, determine for different arrangement and then only make conclusion? This is only one, right? You only do A, B, C. So you still need to have A, C, B, C, A, B, C, B, A, B, A, C, B, C, A, and so on. So you check one by one, see whether they are the same or not. If all the 27 are the same, then only conclude it is associative. Okay, Rehan? Other also can help to do. If you have found different answer, then you can just write it here and show to others. No need to wait. Uh, all done by Rehan. So how can you show the steps how to get the B and C? Is this all the different arrangement for 7B? Taeyong and Yeonjin not yet here. Hair done. Jenny. This one done. Mm. So for the 7B, we have ADB, ADA, 2A1B, right? 2A1B. A, BBA, BAB, and then where is the okay 1AB, then 2A1B, we have AAA, AAB, BAA, and also AAA, BBB. Here we have 6, right? No faster way. You only can do it this way, but if you want to be fast, you can write, for example, the ABB, right? You can write straight away the answer. A, B, B. If the answer is the same for both sides, right? You can straight away write A, B, B. But you also need to find then the answer is this one. Instead of you write 2 times, you need to find the answer first. And then you can straight away write like this. Both sides the same bit. But if both sides are different, then you don't need to write the rest already. If you can find that one of them both sides are different, then you can straight away write which one is different. No need to show all the rest already. Okay? So one more A and also B. See in the answer here. This one no need lah. This one you no need because we already show it here, right? So all these 6 here is to show that they are the same. And don't forget you still have A, B. Is the answer same? Same, right? So if the same, that means is associative and it is a semigroup. But how about the monoid? Yeah? See what you write. Monoid. There is an identity element A star A. How do we show the identity? Yeah? Now you see, when you find the identity, right, you need to do both sides also. Not only A star A equal to A. So we need to show both sides. Like, for example, you have A star A star A equal to A. Yeah. And then you need to put both sides also, right? A star A. Yeah. A B B A. So the identity is A. Yes. So for the 7B, it is associative. That means it is a semigroup. And the identity for this case is A. So A also belongs to the set A, right? Okay. It is belongs to the set A. Then we can say that it is a monoid because identity exists. So you can just write A equal to A star B equal to B star A equal to B. So identity is A, which is belongs to A. So in that case, we can say that it is a monoid. Understand? So both sides on the also need to do the identity. 7A, not a semigroup. B, B, B. A, B, B. Which one? This one is A, B, B. These both sides are the same, right? If you say that it is not a semigroup, right, you just show the one that is not the same one. Okay? B, 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 yeah. So B, B is A, B is B. Then if I do the back first, B, B is A. Then I have B, A is A. Okay? These are different, huh? So this one no need long, this one is the same, right? If it is different, then you just show the one different. So this one is B, one is A. That means they are different. So it is not a semigroup. Okay. You should write it is not associative first. You should write this one is not associative and hence it is not a semigroup. Okay. And for the monoid, because it is not associative, not a semigroup already, that means it is not a monoid. If monoid, you must have associative and semigroup first. If you don't have, then of course it will not be a monoid anymore. Seven. This one, ABD, AB is B, BB is B, then AC is A. Okay, different, huh? Not associative. Is it a semigroup? Not. This is not a semigroup, right? Not a semigroup. Okay. CA, C replace with AA. This one you need to put a bracket for the C. You replace with AA. Then after that, you need to find A asterisk A first. Okay. So AA will be equal to C. AC will be equal to B. That's why you get CA is B lah. And then for CB, you also need to replace the C with AA. So by associative, AA will be equal to A. So we do the AB first. AB we get A, and AA we have C. Okay. So this is the same like question number 6. The previous week, last week you have done, right? The question number 6, same as this. Replace the C with AA. Can we replace the C with BC? This one here? Can we replace this one, BC? The C? No? Why cannot? Why we cannot replace the C, this one with a BC? Anyone know? No answer. If you put this C with a BC, then this one will become C, right? Then it will become CA will be equal to BCA. This is the C replaced with BC, right? So if happen like this, then if you use the associative, meaning that you need to find the CA first, right? So here, the CA is the one you want to find the answer. This one, another CA means you also don't know this. So if you don't know this, that means the left hand side you don't know what is the answer. Understand or not? So CA cannot find. That's why we cannot replace it with BC. Okay? We can only replace with AA. Okay, done already. Number 9. Number 10, this one is semi. They want you to write the operation table for the semi-group means it must be associative also. So if associative, right, the PS here means that the power set of S, the power set. If the set S you have A and B, what are the power set for S? What are the power set means all the subset, right? So what are the subset for A and B here? Anyone can tell me what is the subset? Mm, yes. The subset of A and B, you have empty set, you have A, B, and AB, right? All these we need to put in the table. So if it is a subset, remember we need to put the bracket for a subset. Okay. So we have union, you have empty set, and then you have the subset A. Put in the bracket. This is a subset. And also AB. Okay. Then this one also the same. The row here, empty set, and then A, then you have B, and AB. So the operator now for this is union. So can you find all this? Fill in the table here. Okay, put all in the table. All the answer. Too small here. If you don't want to write AB, you can just write S. if you union, what is the answer in the table here? Just now who is doing number 10? Where's the name? Union, is it? Union, can you complete the table here? Okay, I look at the 11 first. A, B, C. This is subtraction, right? Minus. Not associative. Minus is not the same, right? If we do the minus A minus B minus C, the answer will be different. This one is, what is this? Y. What is this? 5. If you put the number, right, you just put what is your ABC lah. No need to put this. This is for the case where you want to show it is associative. So if now you want to show that it is not the same, you can use the counter example and define what is your ABC. Okay? So I think your A now is 5, right? B is 3. C is 2. Because you use these two to show your answer. Right? Who is doing this just now? Xingyi. Understand, Xingyi? So we just write let A equal to 5, B equal to 3, C equal to 2. Then this one no need already. Then you minus 5 minus 3 and then minus 2. So this is a 0. This one, if we do the 3 minus 2 first, you get 1. 5 minus 1, then it is 4. Okay? So not associative and it is not a good. Okay? For the part B is addition. Addition is for integer positive. So we know that if it is plus, it will be associative, right? Okay. Then identity is 0. 0 is belong to integer positive or not? Is 0 integer positive? And then one. Danielle, do you think 0 is integer positive? No? what? Integer positive start from 1. So here the identity is not belongs to integer positive. That means it cannot be the group lah. Not a group. Because we cannot find the identity come from the set given. Then for the third one, if you don't show also idea. But as I told you before, if the marks given is about 7 to 8 marks, then all the 3 conditions need to show. So in this case, we just put identity not exist. So it is not a group. And for the third one, the Q, what is Q? What is this? Shanghai, what is Q? Shanghai. What is Q? Yes, what is Q? This one you already learned in the first discrete max. There, what is the symbol you use for Z or R or Q? What is Q represent? Anyone know? Rational number? Yes. So the Q here is referring to the rational number. That means if A, B, C belongs to any rational number, right? The class here will always be associative. It will be the same, both sides. And then the identity also, if A is a rational number, let's say here is 1/4, and then you plus 0, you will get back 1/4. Okay, so 0 is also a rational number. Then for the inverse, you have A plus the inverse equal to identity. The identity now is 0, right? So A plus A inverse equal to the identity, which is 0. So if A is a rational number, then the inverse also will be the rational number. This is what? This one is A inverse, right? A plus A inverse. So negative A. Yes. So this is the group because it can fulfill the 3 conditions for group, right? First one is it must be associative, the operator. Second one is you can find the identity for the operator given, which is 0 in this case. And you must make sure 0 belongs to the rational number. So all the 3 conditions can fulfill. That means the rational number with operator class is okay. You understand? So these are the 3 conditions to decide whether it is a group or not. see any question you want to ask? Is it all done already? Last question. Oh, this one fill in again. Yeah. So this is just a union of all the subject lah. A, B, A, B, this is B, A, B, A, B. Okay. So we can do the last question now for sub group. Okay. Do part by part lah. For the slide here, this slide do for part A, and then next slide for part B, and next slide for part C. Okay, 3%. So you do part A, Jackson, part B, and then you wrote part C. Put your name there. Wilson, Jackson, and Vivo. You run all done already, right? Yeah, this one all done. So while we're doing waiting for them, I will take attendance. You reply me when I call your name. Abdullah, can just answer or not? So I no need to look at the chat. Inun, yes. Kayao, who answered me just now? Inun here, right? Yes. Kayao, right? No, Then GC, Jenny,
Yes, miss.
Which song?
Yes, yes, miss.
Jackson, Xiao Xian, Yongjin, Shanghai,
Yes, miss.
Jia Yi, and then Wihan,
Yes, miss.
Junho,
Yes, miss.
Jaesun,
Yes, miss.
and Yvonne,
Yes, miss.
Samyukta,
Yes, miss.
Zhonghan taken already, Zheng Jie also, Xiu Yan,
Yes, miss.
Wen Yao,
Yes, miss.
Xing Li.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so who is absent? Kai Yao absent. One person absent. Okay, so is it done? A, B, this is actually the same like the example in the notes, right? So,
Yes, miss.
so for the subgroup, actually the difference in between the group and subgroup is the first condition here, where we need to show that the answer after the operator, right, it must come from the set given. So here the first part is even integer. Even integers means that if you take any two even, you add up, because now the operator is addition, which is plus. So if we add up any two even, then we must get back even. What is your G? Your G, you need to define. This is a set of all the even integer, right? So we can put a set lah. What is the variable we use? Instead of we just put G, because G is a group, and now we have a subset of G, which is this even integer, right? So in order to be not confusing, we can just put another variable for this even integer. So you can say AB belongs to even integer E. So if AB belongs to E, even integer, then your A will be A 2M, B is 2M. That means your M and N will be any integer. Yes. So any integer multiply with 2, we get even. So 2 even integer add up, we get back even. Yes. Identity is 0. 0, is it belongs to even integer? This one? Is 0 belongs to even integer? Yes. Okay. And the inverse of even also belongs to even, right? Okay. So this one is E. E is a subgroup of G. Yes. So the three condition to show subgroup is the first one is it must be clause under the operator given. So you already show it here. Second is the identity, same like the group just now. Identity also must belong to the set given. So in this case is even. And the third one is the inverse lah. So the inverse, it must come from the even integer also. Then only we can conclude that the subset of even integer is a subgroup of G. Okay. Part B. What is hash? This one done by Jackson, is it? Where is the integer? So your h is what? You need to define your h first. This one is the answer, is it? Very small one in the middle. What is in the middle? Huh? Pardon? Odd, right? Odd integer, right? You need to define. Is it you define here? You need to define what is your hash first. A and B belong to H. Yeah, so you need to write your hash is odd, huh? Okay. Let H be the odd integer. Actually, it's set of H, set of all the odd integer. All the odd integer. Okay. So the 3 and 5 belong to hash. So when you add up, you get the answer not belong to H. Okay. This one, what is this for? AB belong to H. A. Is it true? AB belong to H, then after that you need to add up, right? So no need lah. Okay. So your 3 and 5 belong to H. Then after that you get 3 plus 5, which is 8, not belong to H. So you conclude. What is the conclusion? Here already have. Need to write properly. Conclusion is integer H is not a subgroup of G. Okay. This is part B. 12B. Then this one, it enough to say that 3 times 6 is 18? And what is the operator now? Is it multiplying? How about Jason? What is your answer?
You're doing.
Okay, after you do, then you can do it on the spot here, right on the spot.
it like this.
AB belongs to M. A is M over 3. The A now is multiple of 3, right? The question say the set of all the multiple of 3. So meaning that your A and B should be multiple of 3. Yes. And then your AB belongs to M. Is it belongs to M? Your AB should belong to integer, right? Because the M and N should belongs to any integer. So the AB now is the multiple of 3. Okay, so you can put a variable for the set of multiple of 3. If you put it as, try to differentiate it. This one you already use M, so here don't use M anymore. AB multiple of 3, so you can put it as M of 4 multiple of 3. So the A and B belongs to M. A plus B is M. Identity is 0. Okay, 0 is the multiple of 3 also. And the inverse, inverse is K1 is 3 what? What is the inverse? It is 3. What should be the answer you get if you want to find the inverse? You see the previous part, how we get the inverse. So meaning your inverse for this 3y is the multiple of 3, okay? Because you already have one is 3y, another one is 3z. You can use either one to get the answer is the identity. Okay? So we want to get the multiple of 3 with the inverse plus, this is plus, the question here. And then we want to get the answer is the identity. So the identity you have found here is 0 already. Okay. So when we find the inverse, we want to get the answer must be identity. Then here will be the inverse. Okay. So if you have multiple of 3y, the inverse must be minus 3y. Minus 3y is also the multiple of 3, right? Because your y now is what is the y and z? M is a subgroup of G. Actually, this one you need to write first. Then only write this. Okay. So the M is a subgroup of G. What is the y and z we need to define? Y and z belongs to the integer, right? Any integer you multiply with 3, so the A and B will be the multiple of 3. We need to define what is our y and z first. If your y and z is any integer, then any integer you multiply with 3, so you will get the A and B will belongs to the multiple of 3. Okay? So when the A and B belongs to the multiple of 3, you add up any two of them, then the answer is also belongs to the multiple of 3. This is the first condition to show it is a subgroup. Okay, don't confuse with group. Group, you need to show it is associative, right? Okay, for the subgroup, you need to show the two answer after the operator. The answer also comes from the subset given. That is for subgroup. Okay. Second one is the identity also must be from the group. The subset here is multiple of 3. So your identity 0 is also belong to the multiple of 3. And after that, the inverse also the same. It must come from the set of multiple of 3. So the inverse now is negative 3 multiply negative 1. So it is the multiple of 3 also. Then we can make a conclusion saying that the subset of M is a subgroup of G, because you have all the 3 conditions already, right? So remember, if it is subgroup, we cannot show like this. Cannot show only 3 and 6. You need to show using the general equation, general form. Use AB for the set of multiple of 3. This is not correct. So M is a subgroup of G. Okay? You understand that? All of you? Any question?
Miss,
No more question,
Miss, sorry.
Yeah.
The assignment must submit 27. Can extend or not?
The three question that is under this chapter you can do already. And then the chapter 4, that one, the first part already teach already. Then I will teach tomorrow.
Okay.
So for tomorrow, after tomorrow class, right, you can do the three question already.
Okay.
Actually, 4 person per group is considered many already. Actually, I want to give 3 only maximum. But because of tomorrow only, I will teach the last part. So that's why I increase 1 person for each group.
I see.
Why cannot finish?
Cannot leh.
Why? 4 person also cannot finish 6 question only.
Maybe can see how.
Yeah lah, this 2 day, this.
Means you extend until this Saturday lah. Then I think we confirm can lah. Cause we need to revision and study ma.
What revision? This tutorial already done.
Done.
This tutorial already done. Then that means the last 3 questions you should be able to do already.
Okay.
Don't wait until last minute only do. Now do already. This today.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay. So attendance taken already.